I feel like this needs to be a part of the set somewhere. This was given to me by a good friend a while ago. Like 5 months ago, or like 7 months ago, but I haven't filmed a video since then, so it's new to the set. But I don't know where to put it, because like I could put it over here, like there's nothing there, and like I could put it like here, but that's kind of ominous. But again, nothing, you know, you get it. I could put it here, but that's away from the camera. What about this? That'll do. Okay, welcome back to the channel. I haven't filmed a video like this since like August or whenever, but yeah, same set, except this thing's new. This was given to me by a good friend of mine. It's basically the exact same place I filmed in. Still that weird world map back there that does that thing. But today I've got such a thing to show you if I've got my affairs in order. This is my old English book. I found this the other day. These are all stories that I wrote when I was like 10, I think. And so, this is a series of 4 stories, but I only have 3 of them, called Trampoline Infinite. And today I've got 3 stories for you. I've got Trampoline Infinite, The Story of a Lifetime, Trampoline Infinite 3, The Final Construct, and can you believe that wasn't the last one? Trampoline Infinite, Grand Final Fight, which is the worst one. Yeah, I'm going to read you these stories, and I'm going to laugh at them, you're going to laugh at them, I'm going to laugh at them, the guy in the corner over there is going to laugh at them, and, you know, stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so the first story I'm going to read to you is the first one, Trampoline Infinite, Story of a Lifetime. I've got the proper thing here, but I'll put it up on screen in like the little screenshots I've taken. Okay, Trampoline Infinite, The Story of a Lifetime. It all started when E.J. Millhead, Daniel Flinches, Time Hucky Chuck. I should probably describe these characters first. So each of these characters is based off a real person, because I guess you can tell who E.J. Millhead was based off of. Daniel Flinches was a friend of mine. Time Hucky Chuck was based off my brother, and he's sort of like because E.J. Millhead is the main character, and Daniel Flinches is like the secondary main character, because I wrote these stories. Why wouldn't the main character be based off me? And, like, 10-year-old me, anyway, you get the idea. So those 2 are the main characters, E.J. and Daniel. And then there's, Time Hucky Chuck, who is the comedic relief character, who is like oh, he's so wacky and random, he does silly things at silly times, he does stuff like that. He's a comedic relief character. And then there's Sally, who's based off like the real life Daniel's sister, Sally Flinches. So in the book is also his sister. And Ben Sentience, who's based off my other brother. I like to imagine that Ben is always wearing a suit, so just a blue suit at that, light blue. So just keep that in mind. Okay, it all started, blah, 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 blah. We're cruising the Pacific Ocean. Their boat was attacked by a mysterious force only to be named Project Sterling. Because, yeah, okay. To this day, E.J., Daniel, Time, Sally, and Ben teamed up in a ferocious battle against Project Sterling that ended up with the ship sinking and 1,869 people dying. Drowning, sorry. Great start. The group swam to shore. Wait, in the Pacific Ocean? How deep was this boat? Like, how far away from the shore was this boat? Did they swim, like, 1,000 kilometers? And they swam to shore and they named themselves the School Squad, you know, because we were a squad, even though there was 5 of us, and we went to school because I was 10. You get it, you get it. The School Squad slept on Bondi Beach last night because this is set in Australia. Why wouldn't it be at Bondi Beach, even though it's not even in the same state? Yeah, why wouldn't it be set at Bondi Beach? It's in Australia. That night, and decided to split apart. EJ went on to pursue being a show host, Okay, Daniel went to find and fight the only remaining enemy in a peaceful world. The only enemy ever in a peaceful world, Abomination. I don't know what Abomination is. I just assume it's this big green guy. Like, imagine the bad guys from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2013. Time went off to finish high school, even though he was 21. Because he's just a wacky guy. Shut up. He's just a wacky guy, you know? Sally went home and stayed there until she... Okay, that's later in the story. Alright, asshole. Just fucking tell me. Ben just walked right back into the ocean and was never seen again. I don't know how true that is, but we'll come back to that. Fucking Ben. Fucking Ben. EJ found an old abandoned studio in central Sydney because, of course, it takes place in Australia. Why wouldn't it be in Sydney? And set up there. He started filming a few clips, but it wasn't any fun without friends. Time was outside this building and went in. Just... Oh, a studio. EJ saw him but couldn't recognize him. They filmed together and did it for 2 years. So 2 years, you're like working with this guy who you saved the world with, and you're just like, oh yeah, I don't know who this is. You just don't recognize him. Oh my god. They went on a world tour because, of course, every like famous person has to go on a world tour. I'm just nitpicking at this point. Went on a world tour and met a crazy man named Plasma HD. What a great character name. I always imagined Plasma was like this big red guy. He was just made of red. Just a big red guy. Like the Red Hulk, whatever that guy's name is. I don't know. I played Lego Marvel Superheroes on the Wii U. That's where I know him from, I guess. That's HD. They put him on the show, which was okay for a while. Sally was chilling at home when a huge shadow covered her house. Oh, now we get to find out. Okay. She screamed, but the creature was like a noise shield. Like a noise shield. Sally was taken by the creature and was hypnotized. Meanwhile, the three boys are having time of it. Not like it starts to come in around here, but there's like little circles around like every second word. And I don't know why. I think I submitted this to a teacher at some point, and they just hated it. I hated it and just circled every second word. I don't know why. But it starts around here, and it gets a lot worse throughout the second paragraph. The boys having the time of their life. A red laser shooting through the wall, and Sally comes through with green eyes. Plasma shouts at her, but she pulls out matches. Okay. EJ and Time think it's a fan, so they let it go. Yeah, you know that moment when a fan tries to set shit on fire and you're just like, oh yeah, they like my content. Sally lights the matches and sets the place on fire. Yeah, well, she likes their content, so it doesn't fucking matter. Everyone evacuates except for EJ. He grabs a camera and tries to roll out of there, but a piece of flaming wood blocks his way. He's out of options and he lays down, accepting his fate. 3 hours later, Plasma wakes him up. The place looks like an apocalyptic wasteland. The set is gone, the rooms are still on fire, a little bit. Everyone is safe, but Sally got away. Plasma decides this is a good time to remember EJ. Like, oh, I was supposed to remember him later. Oh, but now's a good time. I don't know why I keep doing that voice. Plasma reveals himself as Daniel Flinches in disguise. Plot twist. That's crazy. Who could have seen that coming? Plasma's actually Daniel, and I hate this. I hate the fact that I've done this, but for the entire rest of the series, by which those 2 books as I've got laying down there, for the entire rest of the series, he is referred to as Daniel/Plasma, and I hate it. I hate that. I hate that I did that. I guess I really wanted you to know that Plasma and Daniel are the same guy, so I kept it throughout 2 whole other books. Probably 3, because there's one that's missing that I don't have. This is very much a surprise to EJ as he is taken aback. Okay. Everyone relaxes and no more disaster happen until tomorrow, which the teacher has gracefully corrected to the next day. They tried filming again, but it's no use. The camera is busted. Sally walks in again, all nice as time. Just arrest her! She burned down the studio. She pulls out a glass of water and tips it out. The boys are freaked out, to say the least. The water spreads and starts flooding the building because, you know, that's how water works. Windows and doors are bolted shut. In seconds, the building is completely flooded. A plug hole appears, and EJ knows where it leads. It leads to the oil tank down below. Yeah, oil tank. The water disappears and sends the boys down the drain. The oil tank is full of oil. Thank you for that mind-blowing fact and great exposition that was needed. Jesus Christ. They won't survive. They bang and bang on the walls. The walls give out and the oil falls out of the tank. They become free. And they take a train back to the HQ. Oh my god, this is terribly written. But Daniel / Plasma gets off. He goes to fight his lifelong enemy, Abomination, for the second time. What did he do then? For like the 2 years before he went and joined EJ. Oh my god. EJ and Time go back home, they get a call, and it's Daniel / Plasma. Here it is again. Yeah, see, Daniel / Plasma. I hate that. I hate that I did that. He's fighting Abomination. He needs help. The two of them try to save him, but not before getting hypnotized. The battle is fierce. It's EJ and Time versus Abomination and Plasma. I thought Plasma was... Okay, whatever. Yeah, whatever. EJ and Time win, sending Plasma and Daniel back down to planet reality. EJ saw something in the sky. What did he see in the sky? Find out next time. Well, you're not going to find out, and I'm sorry about that, because the next one I have is number 3, which is unfortunate. I don't have number 2. Okay, hi. I've decided to end this video here. I am going to film the readings of 3 and eventually Grand Final Fight, which is actually Chairman in front of 4, which is the last one I have, even though I did write a 5 one, and I know that because I remember writing the 5th one, but I think I wrote the 5th one like a year later, and it was connected to my school's Microsoft Office account, which I don't have access to because when you leave the school, they kill it. They delete the account, which sucks because I had so many stories and shit that I wrote in there. But yeah, it's gone, and number 2 is gone as well. But yeah, smash that like button if you want to see me read number 3 and 4, which I was going to do anyway without your input. And if you want to follow me, if you want to see more from me, you can follow me on Twitter, which you probably do if you're watching this video. And I also wrote a blog about football, which is link in the bio description. So, other than that, okay. Say something funny. Stupid cat eating nutrients.